Well, hi, Lauren. Today I spoke with Congresswoman Deborah Ross about what we all witnessed last night on Capitol Hill, and she says it's up to Republicans to solve what she calls, in her words, a mess. Now, today, both sides of the aisle are reacting to last night's historic move that cost Representative Kevin McCarthy his speakership. For North Carolina representatives, the vote to approve and oppose McCarthy's removal was split along party lines. All of the North Carolina Democrats voting to approve his removal, and all of the state Republicans opposing the move. Republican Representative Virginia Fox from North Carolina, writing on the space formerly known as Twitter, calling last night's move a, quote, sucker punch. Meanwhile, in my conversation with Congresswoman Ross, she tells me enough House Republicans also voted to approve McCarthy's removal before it was even her turn to cast her vote. And when it was her time and her name was called, she too approved for the speaker to go.
My constituents were not well served by Kevin McCarthy because Kevin McCarthy was held hostage by right-wing extremists, and their values are not the values of the 2nd Congressional District. Their values wanted to shut down government and make sure that women and children couldn't get access to food assistance and that Head Start would close this past Monday. And until Kevin McCarthy decided that he would pick working across the aisle rather than trying to appease the extreme right wing, which wanted to shut down government, I simply could not vote for Kevin McCarthy.
Now, I reached out to the office of Republican Representative from North Carolina, Greg Murphy. His team did not respond. However, the congressman writing on social media, quote, next week, Republicans need to caucus together and elect a speaker before we ever come to the floor. We do not need to be airing out our differences and personal attacks. We had enough of that nonsense in this past week. And speaking of Representative McHenry, Congressman Ross saying her relationship with him dates back to 2002 when both of them were serving just down the street behind me here at the North Carolina GA. She describes him, in her words, as being a serious guy who deeply cares about his institution and presiding over the matter next week and hopefully being able to name the next House Speaker. Now, I also reached out to his office. They did not make him available for comment, but they too say that that's where his focus lies tonight. We're live in Raleigh this evening. Duane Hogarth, ABC 11 Eyewitness News.